All right, Mr. Chair, we're live.
Thank you very much. And everyone, welcome to the Revenue Subcommittee. We will have another meeting on Thursday, which hopefully you've already gotten information out. That will have a much longer list of bills that we'll be considering. And we're going to start rolling through bills at a pretty fast pace over the next few weeks. So we'll get some more action. But for tonight, the only bill we have in this meeting is SB 218, which was presented to the committee earlier, and I don't believe, George, that we have any amendments that have been submitted to subcommittee for this bill. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So I will open up the floor for motions or discussion on Senate Bill 218.
Move favorable.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Is there discussion on the bill?
Markovich Carr did a great job today.
I thought so. I was texting the chair about it. I thought she did fantastic. So you're going to be the floor leader.
That's my buddy. That's my buddy.
All right. If there's no discussion, I'll just go through a roll call on this. And I'm just going to go in the order I see people. Delegate Barnes?
Absolutely. Yes.
Delegate Long?
What?
Delegate Long, I see you shook your head no. So I'm going to put you down as a no. Delegate Feldman?
Yes.
Delegate Polakovich Carr?
Yes.
Delegate Ivy?
Yes, absolutely.
Delegate Buckle?
Okay. I'm on my way.
Yes.
Delegate Buckle, can you hear us?
I take that as a
Well,
yes.
The votes are there to move. Delegate Buckle can register his vote in full committee too if he can't in subcommittee. Delegate Buckle, if you can hear us, then just shoot me a text and we'll get it. Oh, there we go. Hey.
Hey there. Sorry. He's like literally walking up the steps.
Okay. Well, then we will wait just a minute so you can register his vote on this.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
My phone had went off. My phone in the background started ringing.
Hey, that was Bob. It was a conspiracy.
That's what it was. I think it was Jason calling me.
While we're waiting, I was talking to one of my neighbors back in Cheverly in my home ward, the second ward that I represented before I came to the General Assembly. And, you know, he's the child of undocumented immigrants. And to be able to vote to extend some sort of relief, some sort of equality to him and his family, you know, it's just a really humbling moment. And you know, sometimes I take for granted being a member of the body, and you know, this is not one of those days, and it's just an awesome moment with the feedback and
70
all messing up.
078.
To be a part of this, it really is humbling. So, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, that's great. While we're waiting, any questions about other bills? I know George was just talking before folks came in. BNT had another voting session today. They're starting to move stuff out. You've seen the bill list for this week. If there's any, other bills that you have not, that you're wondering about, feel free to reach out. There's a couple bills that, amendments are being drafted on, including Delegate Polakovich Carr's bill on the job creation tax credit. The Senate now has moved out their departmentals on the biotech credit and the R&D credit. So we'll be catching those. We won't deal with those till after crossover. Over the next couple of weeks, though, we will have some kind of complex bills for us to sort of get into meaty discussions on. There's a bill that I have on the fixing some of the issues with the Rise Zone tax credit. The chair has a bill that's built off of HB 565 from last year to reform the tax credit evaluation process. So we'll have some interesting stuff for the last couple of weeks, although probably less controversial. Julie, did you have a question?
I did. I think you just partly answered it, Mr. Chair. So all of the departmental tax reform bills we won't take up until after crossover, including the few that the Senate passed last week. Okay.
That's the plan. I mean, if we have time before that, like we can start talking about them, but you know, because they're Senate bills, they're coming over, you know, we don't have to take them up immediately. By the way, did I misspeak? It's Delegate Feldmark's job creation tax credit bill.
I was about to text Julie to double check if she had one also, or if you guys going to be.
And I just assumed he meant my enterprise zone bill. Maybe, hopefully that one's moving here too.
Credits this year, you know, so. All right, Delegate Buckle, we were just waiting for you. We are voting on, we're voting on SB 218. We had a motion and a second. We're waiting for you to be able to cast your vote on it, or if you have any debate.
I don't. That's a quick session. I would have been here right at 5:30, but with our protocols, I had to walk all the way around the building to get in, despite the fact that they don't actually check any of the things anyway, and then walk all the way back to where my office is to come up. So sorry about that.
We're just trying to get you some exercise, man.
Hey, it's working. It's working.
They're not going to charge you no taxes either.
So what's your vote on SB 218?
Nay.
Okay. So the vote is, and the chair votes yay. So the vote is 5 in favor, 2 against. That'll be the favorable recommendation to the full committee, which is voting this evening. I believe at, what's the time, George? 7:45?
Correct, 7:45.
So reach out if you have any questions about other bills. We'll see you at 7:45 tonight in full committee, and then subcommittee will meet again on Thursday for a longer list of bills.
I got it.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.